What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Jamar 4 here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar 4 here once again. And I know it feels like it's been forever and a day since I got the chance to come and see y'all, but a whole lot was going on this past weekend. Of course, we know it was the 4th of July. Hope everybody had an amazing holiday. I was actually out of town for the weekend. I had a family reunion that same weekend, so my family lives down in the rural areas, so I was down there with them. I got to spend a lot of time with them. And actually, on my way back, I got to bring you guys something to share. Most of you may not have known that I am indeed a parent. And I have my son with me here. Rufus, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You gonna make this difficult? You gonna make me work for this? Bro. You gonna make this hard. Come your ass. Yeah. Oh, he's a big guy. This is my son. This is Rufus, everybody. Say hi. Hi. Look at the camera. So Rufus is going to be staying with me for, what's this, 3 or 4 months. My aunt and cousin were keeping him down in the rural area, so they're letting me keep him for a few months to come and spend some time with me. I'll probably give a backstory on this little guy later. Okay, go. Get down. You stay. Move. I'll give you a bath later. Say bye to the people. Look in the camera. Look. Hi. Isn't he big? Oh, look how fat he is. Look. Oh, somewhere rude. Go. Go ahead. But anyway, I don't talk for about 2 minutes about nothing. So we're here to do the Bad Girls Club, y'all. So let me start from the beginning. Now, it's been a long day. I was traveling all today, so I have a headache, so forgive me if there's a lack of energy. I'm going to still give it what I can. And this episode is called That's a Wrap. That's the first time I've actually known the episode name, y'all. Go figure. And it starts out with Red calling Britt to pick her up from the airport. And pretty much, like they said last week, all the other girls weren't really all that thrilled about Red coming back. They were kind of happy that the bitch was gone because the shit was more quieter. There was more peace. There was, you know, tranquility and shit. And all her friends, or the supposed Fab Four, are no longer an item because Lauren's starting to be like, towards Red. Blue is starting to show her colors, like she's having some issue. Blue, in this episode in particular, started just saying that she had issues with damn near everybody. I'm like, okay, I guess. So Lauren and Blue talk about Slim not knowing who she is and how she's worrying about her image and things of this nature. And I'm just like, making her feel like she doesn't belong. Now, in my opinion, we all said that Slim kind of doesn't belong. But in a way, who are we? I mean, what belongs in the Bad Girls Clubhouse? Like, do we just need them to be a certain level of ratchet? Do we need them to be loud and obnoxious? Like, I mean, if she wants to deal with the issues in a more subtle, conservative way, I say, bitch, this is how you want to work on your problems. Go right ahead. I ain't got nothing against it. What you doing? Oh, now he eats. But anyway, I just feel like Lauren and Blue in this particular case are just kind of bouncing back and forth between different girls and their own issues with them. It's just kind of like, excuse me. Bouncing back and forth between the different girls and just taking jabs at them for unknown reasons, but okay. Red walks back in the house, and pretty much everybody pays it. Like nobody, really paying her too much attention. She was like, "Hey, everybody, turn up, turn up." Everybody was like, "Hey." I was like, "Well, damn, they ain't even trying. They ain't even gonna try to fake the funk at all." Um, and of course, Red was like, "Oh, she's unbothered. She don't care. This, that, and the fourth. Blah blah." What you doing, bro? What you over there doing? So I gotta watch him sometimes, y'all. But but they decide because they make these strange decisions about things they're gonna do during the day, random shit like that, buzz car, go kart, whatever that bumper car shit they were doing with the throwing of the ball into the basket. That was kind of random. So they decided to take an etiquette class. Okay. And the lady tells them about the two okay signs, and if the drink should be, well, it's gonna be backwards to y'all, I think. Well, no, I don't know, but the drink should be on the right side because this looks like a D and this looks like a B. So the drink starts with letter D, so it should be on the right hand side, something like that. I'm just like, oh, okay. I didn't know about the drink part, and she was asking me about the what was the salad fork, what was the main fork. Now, what I remember is that the salad fork has like an indentation in it, like in the middle of it. I can't really describe the shape, but regular forks don't have that, and so that's how I've known to tell the difference between the two. But they asked them to do this book, well, the balancing of the book on the head. That's pretty much what any etiquette class does, and so, really? You just, okay. He just sat up under my feet, but okay. Um, they asked Slim to do the little book test, and of course she's like, well, I don't want to do it because all the girls are going to think I'm better than them when I kind of really am. And I'm just like, well, I mean, honestly, this is her lane. Models are trained to have the proper posture and things of that nature. So she walked, did the shit, no problem. And here go Lauren again, hating, talking about, oh, she thinks she better than everybody else. She this, she that. Lauren, you're hating. You just a hating ass bitch right now. Like every time you try to say something about Slim, it just sounds like you're having self-hatred towards yourself. Like you talked about her before, talking about you the first one to, who you think you are to be the first one to walk into the club. I'm still tripping on that shit. That shit's still like, what? Who says that? I have never heard somebody complain about them walking into a club first. I've still never. Anyway. Where are we at? Where are we at? Lauren's continuing to say that Slim isn't here for BGC, and Blue is saying that she's being something that they're not. I don't understand. I mean, if the bitch ain't giving y'all no problems, why even worry about whether or not she belongs here or not? I don't. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And they get on her again. I think it was it Red or Lauren? One of the two was getting on her about cuss words and shit. About how making fun that she didn't hear her first cuss words since she was 12, listening to secular music, and they thought that shit was strange and had to make fun of her. I'm like, how is being sheltered from bullshit and negativity make you less of a person or less street smarts or some shit? But I guess because you were exposed to foul language early, it somehow makes you better and more experienced. I'm not sure where they were trying to go with that. It really didn't make any sense. And Alex starts to point out that Blue is pretty much going around trying to stick little bugs in people's ears and things of that nature, which in a way is kind of true, but excuse me, y'all. Forgive me, I've been ripping and running all day. Just drove 5 hours today, but I'm still gonna give y'all this video. I don't know if I agree completely. I believe Blue does kind of state her opinion. I don't always agree in the method that she does it sometimes, or her approach, but I guess I can respect it to a certain level. if that makes sense. I don't know. I tried to say it the best way I could. So, Slim and her friends go out with Jada and this, that, and the fourth. That was, whatever. Uh, Slim and Jada discuss about how her and Jada are the only ones in the house that really have something going, which probably at that time may have been true, because Jada has her rapping, which I'm still a little weary about, very weary about. I actually think, in all honesty, that Jada is a better singer than rapper, because from what I heard her singing in the shower, that actually sounded halfway decent. The rapping, not so much. But Slim has her modeling, and Jada has her music. And whereas the other girls, not so much, or at least nothing that's really being promoted, or, of course, most bad girls sell like some kind of jewelry or clothing or some kind of shirts after the season's done, but during it or what they had going beforehand, it's only Jada and Slim that have it. So there she has a point. Let's see. So they start doing like a truth and dare game, I guess. And one of the questions they asked Blue was, "Have you made anybody climax in this house?" And of course, she tried to dance around the question while Asia's in her lamb lap, and she giggling and gaggling and shit. And she's like, "You know, ask Asia, have you climaxed?" And she's like, "It's not my question. It's not my question." I'm like, "Girl, why are we spending so much time on this? We clearly know that you done fucked this girl multiple times. It's on camera. We've seen it. This isn't even like a secret at this point." So, but then this is the next one. This shit had me. I was kind of cackling for a good 5 minutes. Asia was like, "Red, Red, I dare you to run around the whole house 5 times without stopping." I was like, "Damn." I don't know why that was so funny to me at the time, but that shit had me cackling. That shit was funny. I don't care what the fuck y'all say. But she did it, so more power to you, bitch. And then we move on to Jada in the studio. Now, Jada had the producer call and come schedule time, and Alice went with her, and she was laying down her rhymes or her bars. I mean, I understand being in the studio can be intimidating for somebody if you're not used to it and you're not used to kind of doing it in front of other people. So, excuse me. I think the producer made well with what he had. Okay, I think he pretty much made well with what he had. And as I said before, I feel like Jada is a much better singer than a rapper. You know, that's just me. She's no Lauryn Hill. Moving on down, I think we're getting ready towards the end of the episode. It really wasn't much to it. They're trying to play this game of King's Cup, and Red's trying to match sex with Max, and it's not even a rhyme. It's not even so much of a near rhyme. Like, they have those two, but it's not even really too much of that either. Like, and then she gets mad, frustrated, and quits, and Blue and Lauren are talking about how Red is a character, how she puts up this act, and she does all this extra shit for attention, and it's just like, they just like over. They're just kind of like, she's doing this all for a fucking show. And then this continues onward when the life coach, Laura, the life coach, comes and starts asking about the X that was put on Jada's face, and only in somewhat of a small way do I understand what Red was saying in some aspects when it came to the life coach. Because the life coach was saying, "Who would put an X on her face?" She was like, "I'm not talking about that." And she was like, "If the person whose face the X is on hasn't come and asked them or concerned about it, then why should you be concerned about it?" And I'm like, okay, well, actually she has a point. But I guess at the same time, like Blue said, Lauren's just trying to do her job to figure out what the girl's problem is, what their habits are, what it is that they need to work on, things of that nature. So asking that question could further lead to excuse me, the roots of those problems. So, long story short, Red got very agitated with the life coach. My bad. She was getting all hostile, and while the life coach was, not necessarily backing down, she just kept trying to ask and push the question, push and push. And it just got to the point where it looked like she was about to fight. And I was like, you know what? I know Red is not about to sit here and fight this goddamn life coach. I know that's not about to happen, but she didn't. She just kind of got worked up, and then they talked and blah, blah, blah. And that's how the episode ended. It was just like, it is what it is. But that was pretty much the episode, you guys. I hope this wasn't too short or too bland of a review. But yeah. Glad to be back. Back out of town. Wish I could have like a day of rest though. Fuck. Sorry I missed Love and Hip Hop yesterday. I was still out of town. I just got back today. It's just in time for Bad Girls Club. And if you guys want me to still do that review, even though the time has kind of passed, leave in the comments of this video saying that you want me to do it. If I get about 25 people saying that they want me to do that review for this past episode, because I did just watch it. If you guys want me to still do that review, let me know in the comments. If I see about 25 comments that's saying to please do it, I'll go ahead and upload that. But if not, we'll catch it again next week, which looks like it's going to be really good. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching. Rue, you want to say bye to the people? Come here. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to make him say bye. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you go. Yeah, that's a good boy. Oh, you are so damn big. Ugh. Wait. Turn around. Ugh. This is a Shih Tzu, y'all, for those of you who are wondering. This big guy... What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? My dog is weird, y'all. Say bye. Oh, wait. You gonna do my my exit? You gonna do my exit? Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.